Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you my favorite Nasus jungle build for carrying right now, and that is to rush down Divine Sunder because it gives you the most burst, and then go for Chempunk Chainsword. Chempunk Chainsword is almost your best first item rush on Nasus. The only reason why it's not quite as good, even though it's 500 gold cheaper, is because it doesn't give you that same burst quality. Divine Sunder synergizes so well with Nasus Q cooldown to where Chempunk isn't quite worth it. However, for only 2800 gold, 55 AD, more AD than Divine, plus 25 ability haste, which is more ability haste than Divine, I think Chempunk is by far your second best item rush on Nasus jungle. Better than Frozen Heart, because Frozen Heart gives you 0 damage. So it also gives you less ability haste. Not a huge fan of Frozen Heart rush second on Nasus these days. We have Fleet Footwork. You can go for Phase Rush. That is perfectly fine. He shouldn't really leash me because his lane's already crashed. We don't want him to miss XP, so I'll just ping him off. So yeah, Phase Rush is really good, especially if they have an Ashe Nunu like they had. I decided not to take it though because I wanted to be healthier in the clear to have better ganks. On top of that, we could always go for Swifties or Merc Treads if we really want to, so we'll see. Fleet helps out your early game more. Phase Rush is definitely more consistent for team fights, I'll say that much. We have a set, so I wasn't too worried in team fights because I think set can tank a decent amount. Make sure you get the last hit with your Q, otherwise you're not going to get the plus 12s. Once you're level 6 on Nasus, you can even solo things like Warwick jungle. Pre-6, you typically want to avoid trying to solo people unless you have a huge HP advantage, especially junglers. Junglers who have Conquer or Lethal Tempo are going to be extremely challenging for you to try to solo on Nasus jungle. The reason Nasus is level 6 is one of the strongest Rs in the game. It does legit 5 different things. It gives you armor, magic resist, HP, max health damage burn around you, plus your Q on a 50% shorter cooldown. Auto attack Q reset. We'll just go ahead and smite the big raptor here in a second and look for a gank. Red buff's nice to have, but it's by no means like 100% mandatory for ganks on Nasus. Like GP shoved up so far, we might as well hit it. Don't gank without wither. Ganking without wither is pointless. We should be able to get his flash here if it's not already on cooldown. Auto attack Q reset. We get the plus 12. I think their jungler will be, you know, it's hard to say with Nunus because they can start on either side. We don't want to steal her last hits. We're going to get them low for her. We are getting some XP out of this though. She's missing a huge chunk of health. Well, a small chunk of health and a lot of mana. So if she's forced to stay in lane, GP comes back with item advantage. She's not going to be able to play the lane anymore. So it looks like Nunu is top side. We'll go ahead and ping that out. Notice how we don't ping the set. We ping what he needs to see. I don't think I can kill their bot lane there because I don't have Ghost. So if I charge the Lux Ashe, they're going to heavy CC me. If you don't have a viable gank on Nasus, that's fine. Just go in for a full clear, go double points in Q at level 3, and skip your Wither till you're level 4. In this case, GP looked like an easy gank because he was playing from the center of the lane. And yeah, he's playing from center of the lane and he was missing a lot of HP, so we might as well pick up Wither and look for the gank. Nunu's still top side, so we'll go ahead and invade. Don't invade people early game on Nasus jungle. Since you can't solo many junglers, it's a really bad idea unless you know exactly where they are, which we do know right now. I'm gonna auto attack Q reset. Q's doing about 176 to large monsters at the moment. We can go gank GP again. Auto attack Q reset. We're gonna wither him after his phase rush ends. That way he doesn't just speed through it. Is Sesh gonna lantern me? No, he's not. He still gets the kill. I can wither this guy. I don't really want to fight here though. I'm just gonna leave. We'll look for a first item purchase. I don't know why Thresh didn't lantern me. Maybe he didn't have the mana. Who knows? We're sitting on a lot of gold. First item back. You want to look to get Caulfields or Sheen. Here we can afford the Caulfield, so we'll go straight for that. And we'll leave base here in a second with a control word. The Ruby Crystal won't particularly help us that much. The HP won't help our clears. Sheen helps your clears. Caulfields help your clears more, I think, because of the ability haste and 25 AD. Sheen does make it easier to last hit your monsters with Q, but as long as you're paying attention to the monster's HP, you really shouldn't be missing them, so it's not a huge deal. Auto attack Q reset. GP shoving up again. Our most gankable lanes are lanes that don't have dashes, which is all of their lanes. When you drop Wither on a lane that doesn't have a dash, it's pretty straightforward to run them down. Plus your approach velocity speeds you up whenever someone has their movement speed slowed or if they're being hard CC'd by you or a teammate. Auto attack Q reset. Q's doing 228 now. The large monsters. Large monsters have armor and magic resist. Small and medium ones do not. Go ahead and drop our E to clear this faster. You want to try to be using your Q and your E non-stop. If you find yourself constantly holding on to it and not using it, your clears are going to be really slow. So Ezreal's resetting. I'm just going to go for these. It's fine. No need to waste time on a bad gank, especially on a Giga Scaler like Nasus jungle. Like I said, his level 6 is one of the best in the game. Does straight up 5 different things. And his Divine Sunder purchase is pretty nuts as well. You can 1v2, 1v3 a lot of champions once you're on that power spike. Auto attack Q reset. Put a red buff auto on each, and then we'll walk away, play around your Q cooldown. Our fleet also speeds us up, so the fleet heals and speeds you up compared to your phase rush, which doesn't interact with monsters at all. That's why fleet's so much better for the early game on Nasus. Keeps you healthy and gets you from camp to camp much faster. Doing about 338 here. $288 against the large. And we're going to hit a pre-8 minute level 6. That's really solid for Nasus because we only leeched 1 minion wave. If you leech 2 minion waves on Nasus, you should be able to hit level 6 pre-7 minute 30. Auto attack Q reset. There we go. And yep, 7 minute 40. Nunu's red buff spawning in. So it looks like he did start bot side for best leash possible. You really should start on red buff into wraps on Nunu. It's as fast as 2 camps possible. So starting bot side for best leash possible on Nunu if it's on blue buff isn't generally worth it. He may have done that because he didn't want to gank Ezreal Thresh early, which is understandable, but still. His red buff's up. I'm going to ping that out for the Nunu. Notice how I'm not pinging the Thresh, I'm just pinging the map. So if he has a ward or wants to go ward, he can go do it. And no one feels like they're being harassed, so they're not going to mute me. Auto attack Q reset, doing 308 there. Drop our E. Auto attack Q reset. I could have Q'd, ran it out, let it almost reset, and hit it with another Q there. I'll go kill the Darius. He's going to stay for that minion wave. See how it's a cannon? It's going to take him a while. And we'll be able to kill him. He does have tier 1 boots. He's moving 365. Nasus is pretty fast though. We're moving 350. We're going to go big boy mode on this guy. Auto attack Q reset. Got the plus 12. I'm going to chill on these minions. The wave should still be in a good spot for set too with how I held it. He's going to have a juicy wave. Cannon minion does about as much damage as 3 ranged creeps, so it'll chew through this wave super fast. And set's going to pick up some fatty XP and gold instead of it crashing in a turret. And I got some golden XP myself. We'll pick up Kindle and Gem into Sheen here. And I guess we'll grab... I don't want to buy another control ward. I really don't. Buying control wards is super annoying when you're playing a champion who's super dependent on first item rush. Ghost is up. We should be looking for a gank right now. Ashe has no boots. She's not going to be able to get away out of that one. 350 is so fast. Most melee champions have 330 to 345 base movement speed. So having 350 is really solid. Range champions are 325 to kind of like 340. Range champs are generally 5 to 10 movement speed slower than their melee counterpart base movement speed. So obviously the melees can eventually catch up. Otherwise the game wouldn't be balanced. Go ahead and drop our E. We don't want to sit there on them when we have all of our other camps up. Can nearly afford Divine Sunder. Like I said though, our Ghost is up, so I want to gank. Plus we have Blue Smite. Try to hold on to your Blue Smite because it's really good for ganks. Slows them down, speeds you up. Somehow Oriana's ball didn't hurt GP there. That didn't make any sense. I was right on top of him and her ardent do damage or pull him. That was really weird. Ash and Lux get a double. We have R. We'll go down there and kill both of them here in a second. Auto attack Q reset doing about 543. I need to go like right now. I should be able to kill both. I have fast boots. I guess so does Ash though. Maybe I should just kill Lux first. We'll go for Wither. Ooh, she's just out of position. She's by herself. She's dead. She can't kite me out with Wither Blue Smite. Goodbye, Ash. We'll put an E on her to shred her armor. Auto attack Q reset. I'm not even gonna R for this. Auto attack Q reset. God, that's so annoying. Give it to me. I didn't want to waste Blue Smite since we were already on top of her. Wither was back up as well. We can get stacks even off of Control Ward here. Very tasty, +3. The monsters, large monsters, it's +12. GP might try to stay for play. He'll die for it if he's not paying attention. Yeah, he's choosing to die for it. So be it. I'll ghost. He's moving 380. I'm moving 488. Should be able to run him down. We also got a fleet speed up off that. You guys want to fight? Well, this actually isn't turning out as well as I thought it would. Not quite as well as I wanted. Auto attack Q reset. We'll take it though. Because we don't have Divine Sunder yet and our Ghosted faded. That was a really interesting fight. We delayed their Herald. He had almost had it finished, but he turned around to help GP. We don't really need Orianna to help us here. We could easily take this on our own. I want to last hit it with Q. Auto attack Q reset. There it is. That's another +12. We are at 342 stacks. Very, very solid. We can back for Divine Sunder. Blue's about to be up, so I'm not going to reset right now because we might as well get these +12s. Get these camps going on cooldown first. That makes a lot more sense. R's on cooldown anyway, so it's not like we're missing out on a massive 1v3 play versus the enemy champions. We're coasting while R is on a cooldown. Auto attack Q reset. They're shoving up bot side. We could definitely look for a gank over there. Could go into Nunu's red buff. So I should be able to solo Darius. He has a CS advantage and kill advantage. We'll look for against their team. Kind of feeling the double mercs here into Chempunk Chainsword. By that and that. We have so much AD. Your Q scales really well off your AD. Really, really well. Building AD isn't too bad on Nasus. Right now our Q is doing 494, not including Divine Sunder. So with the Divine Sunder Sheen passive, it'll probably be doing around 700. Yeah, 750 against large monster, and it has armor. That's a lot of damage for 14 minutes into the game. 828 against 0 armor targets. GP, what are you doing? I'm gonna blue smite him. Auto attack Q reset. Auto attack W. Oh, that hit me. Oh my goodness. I wanted him to cleanse the blue smite, but he didn't, so my wither kind of got wasted there. Oh well. Ghost is on a cooldown. We need to kite this away from where these guys are at. I don't want to get hit by a Lux snare. Ash can kite out Nasus pretty hard. The Merc Treads will help. It reduces the duration of slows. It doesn't like weaken the strength of it though necessarily. Just the duration. We have double tenacity, tenacity in our runes, and tenacity on our boots. We kind of had to though. Wither, go ahead and get an R down. I'm gonna stay for these. We're on our R, so we kind of need to use it. R lasts for 15 seconds. It's a really long time. We'll go ahead and play for first turret here. Auto attack Q reset. You got chomped. Oh, I'm getting pinched. Nunu's about to kill me. Oh, Nunu went the other way. Ha! Feels bad. We need to heal off of something before we get sniped by Ashar. Something weird. There it is. Look at that healing. The 14% life steal plus our 7% omnivamp on jungle item coming in clutch. I can't really save Thresh there. He took so much damage so quickly. There's no way Ezreal, I can't give you this, dude. I just can't. Auto attack Q reset. They're on dragon right now. There's not much I can do about it. They're stacked on it. Flux gets a ward down. Oriana's a little late on the rotation. She should probably just stay mid. My R's on cooldown's the thing. We don't want to throw our shutdown gold. It's a very close game. 13 kills to 13 kills. We kind of need to play smart. We might actually have these guys. These snares keep hitting me. It's really frustrating. Got her with the wither. We'll R Q this. She's in trouble. Auto attack Q reset. Thresh lands hook. Beautiful. We'll E auto attack into the Q reset. Oh, got the wither. Let's go. +12, +12, and looking like another +12 over here. You can't slow Nunu when he's on his W. Auto attack Q reset. Ah, dang, we missed out on +12. Should go for dragon. We get a lot of mana back whenever you're in jungle or river, as long as you purchase jungle item at the start of the game. We're getting nearly 20 back per second. This is why Karthus and Fiddlesticks don't really need blue buff, just because the jungle item gives so much mana back. League of Legends removed a lot of mana regeneration and mana items from the game. It was like last season or 2 seasons ago. So then arbitrarily on certain items they give disproportionately too much to where that's really all the mana you need. It's just from the jungle item alone. He's in the jungle somewhere here. Yeah, he hit the plant. Probably went that way. Oh no, he hit a plant. He's walked straight into set, and set's Giga fed. He's got a Bork. He's going to chew him up like candy. Blue buff's coming up. I'll go ahead and stick around. I could play Gromp, blue buff, Wolves into Herald. Triple +12s. I guess Herald's the quad +12. We'll kite it out. Wait for our Q to come back up. Turn around. Bada boom. Auto attack Q reset. Q's doing about 1,000 to armorless. That's with Divine Sunder, though. With Divine Sunder, it's 921 against Armored. There it is. We're going to keep maxing the Wither, because the cooldown gets lower and the slow gets bigger. It's kind of exactly what we need. Your E, it just shreds more armor and does more damage. It doesn't put it on a lower cooldown. And ultimately, we need to close distance more than we need armor penetration. Plus, our Divine Sunder gives armor penetration, which is really nice. On one of its passives. Go ahead and pull this out a little bit and we'll play into the Nunu red buff. As long as we have Ghost and Blue Smite, both solid mobility tools, we should be able to get to the Ashe in the team fight. Go ahead and Blue Smite Q it. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, Nunu's W's on cooldown. He's gonna die. I did not get a +12 there. I will be taking this though. There it is. We'll go for Darius. I guess he does have plated steel caps though. He got his Flash and Ghost. That's solid. We didn't really burn anything for that. We could lay Herald here. We have a long time to use it though, so I don't think this is the right time. Chempunk Chainsword. For your third item, typically want mobility such as Dead Man's Force of Nature. Or you can push for Frozen Heart. Against their team, they're not that auto-based to where I'd rather have Dead Man's. Auto attack based melee champs, Frozen Heart's really good against, because for them to hit you, Frozen Heart will be affecting them because the circle's about yay big. But against range champs, it's only so useful because if they're not within that circle, you're not even slowing their attack speed while they're mulching you. So against the Ashe, these are their only real auto attack shredder. So we might not even go for Frozen Heart this game. After Dead Man's, Gargoyle would be looking really, really good. Massive shield as they all focus you. Keeps you alive. Got Wither on him. Blue Smite on her. That's another plus 12. Very spicy. Break the turret! Don't let me die! Healing's so freaking good on Nasus. Passive's at 19% life still. Give me that plus 3. It'd be nice if you could lifesteal off wards. But you can't, unfortunately. They lose inhib 21-minute mark. That's rough for them because we can go push for Baron here really hard. This is a weird fight. We get the Wither on Ashe. They're underneath their turret though. Auto attack Q reset. Auto attack Q reset. Down he goes. We could just end right here. Nasus are no joke. Yeah, that's it. That is GG's 21-minute mark. Not too shabby. We'll go ahead and do a part 2 because Nasus jungle is an absolute blast. I love playing it. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. This time we're up against a Maokai jungle. That's actually going to be kind of annoying in teamfights, him pushing us off. They also have the Vague Cage, the AoE Yon CC. Worst comes to worst this game, we might have to split push. We'll see. Because they do have an insane amount of AoE CC. Jinx has AoE CC. Xerath has an AoE slow plus his stun. Veigar AoE stun. The Maokai AoE knockback / slow on his Q plus his R AoE snare, and then obviously Yon double AoE displacement. So we have the same rune setup. Everything is pretty much the same. I'm thinking we gank bot first. Neither Jinx nor Xerath. Well, first of all, they both took heal like a bunch of goofballs, but neither one of them has a dash in their kit, so should be able to wither and set up a kill. We go ahead and start Q like always and get in those dance moves. Get those high kicks in. We don't really need a leash bigger than that. You pretty much always smite and then Q the blue buff anyways. I guess in this case we won't though, because it's at such an awkward HP that our Q is going to be up anyways here in a second. Auto attack Q, drop the E. We'll smite the Gromp. It's fine. You kind of judge it based off your Q cooldown and the current health of the monster. The buffs don't die from your jungle item burn. They'll stay at 1 HP. But the other camps will die from jungle item burns. It's just something you kind of need to take into account. You also have to basically pretend your Q only does an auto attack's worth of damage, because it basically only does do that in these first couple of camps. As you can see, it's rather weak ability in the first clear. Auto attack Q reset. We'll pull the wolf out, get the final Q. Got it. Kind of interesting. We'll go double points and Q here. Nothing looks gankable. I mean, their bot lane's somewhat gankable, but it's not to the point to where we'd rush it down right now. Right as I say that, Maokai ganks mid, so maybe I am the goofball after all. We'll see. It is much safer to full clear. There's no real risk in it for you, and it allows you to get the golden XP you desperately need. Maokai cheeses her down with a 3 camp clear into gank. It's actually pretty standard for Maokai. It's a good option that he does have. I don't think ganking for Veigar is necessarily the best idea in the first couple of levels, because Veigar has low damage and he may not have cage yet, depending on what's going on. But I mean, they did get Zoe flash, so we'll see. Go ahead and drop our E, auto attack Q reset. We'll try to heal off of these. We'll use the medium one to block off the big one here. Go ahead and pop it with our E. Auto attack Q reset. Another plus 12. I can't save Jinx. She's too... Zoe. She's too far away. She's probably going to be mad and blame her team because she died to a gank. But at the end of the day... Oh, wow. She lived. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I would understand if she was upset, but if you're dying to the gank, ultimately you're still the one dying to the gank. Get him with the Wither. Auto attack Q reset. Plus 12. The wave, oh, that's so bad for Veigar. That chase, they didn't get the kill. That's so bad for them. He just missed 2 waves of minions, and the wave's gonna push back into Zoe. Holy moly. We got off our full clear with the double points in Q level 3. Go ahead and Q. Bada boom, plus 12. Yeah, look at that fat, thick wave. It's going to bound back into Zoe. She's already has XP advantage because Veigar died there. Now she's going to have an even bigger XP advantage because Veigar turret absolutely obliterated the minions. Looks like Maokai got top scut. Raptors are up. Don't mind if I do. Oh, never mind. Auto attack Q reset. Why is it running away from me? That was bizarre, man. The Raptors. Monsters act in mysterious ways. Zoe sleep bubbles on cooldown, so I don't think I can really gank this here. I say that as I run straight in. Zoe baited it pretty well. Auto attack Q reset. Down he goes. Since we had Ghost, I mean, it kind of made sense to do. I don't want to steal any of these. I'm just trying to keep it from crashing against the turret because it's so many minions. So we needed to buy her some time there. She does need to thin that out massively, though. It's just way too many minions. I'm going to go ahead and stay, even though I'm sitting on a lot of gold. The Veigar is going to come back and try to kill her since she's missing some HP, some mana. She hasn't reset yet to spend her gold, so should be able to set up a kill on him, I think. Go ahead and auto attack Q reset. We're at 135 bonus on Qs here. I doubt this is warded because he just died. He's going to step up immediately to mess with the minions. She kind of over pushed the wave. Okay, it is warded, unfortunately. I'll try to walk around and still gank. He won't be able to have seen me since I went around. Zoe missed bubble almost immediately. Now it's not even gankable. She needed to just wait until my wither. I can't help her now. Go ahead and reset. We can get Caulfield's plus Sheen. Not a bad back. That is, wow, very solid. We'll go ahead and even get a control word if it'll let me buy one. Yone into Mundo. I'm not familiar with that matchup at all. Mundo top. It's not off meta, but it's not super common. And then Yone top's the same thing. It's a thing, but it's not super common. I'd imagine Mundo has a leg up pre-6 because Yone can't hard CC Mundo because Mundo passive. At 6, especially if Yone can get Bork, I could see that getting challenging for Mundo, maybe. Not sure. I have to watch it a bit more. Mundo seems to be doing all right versus it. Auto attack Q reset, plus 12. We could go for Scuttle here. Wonder if it's still up. Doing about 335 with the Sheen proc. Auto attack Q reset. We'll keep pulling it out. Get to where we want to go. Alright, no one's on it. That's perfect. We'll go ahead and smite it. Take off the shield. Auto attack Q reset. Then one more Q should do it. Nice. Very, very nice. So he gets the kill. I'll go ahead and shove mid real quick. Not a huge deal if they see me. Since we're mid, we could go anywhere from this position. The wave should push to Zoe still because the Veigar wave reinforces first, and these minions are technically underneath turret range, so R is up. We could look to gank bot here. Even though we don't have Ghost, R should be enough to kill these guys. A lot of extra armor, magic resist HP, AoE burn damage. Should probably wait for our 80 carry though. Thinking, we gotta just go for whoever's closest. Got her with the wither and the E. I'm super slowed though. Oh, we got it. I think we got plus 12 there. I'm not sure. All right, we'll just back off. That was a lot. Yeah, he's hitting me. That's actually funny because I'm way healthier. His poke isn't going to do much against us. Our ghost is up. We'll go ahead and full clear up. Veigar looks gankable. We could clear into that. At least get the big Krug, medium Krug, and we can leave the rest of the camps since our other camps are up at the moment. Really need the plus 12 here. Nice. Auto attack Q reset. And then we'll kite it over. Just like so. Really nice, the armor shred on the E. It is percent based, so against monsters it doesn't do that much, but against champions it's pretty decent. It's a big AoE armor shred. A lot of people don't realize that. Go ahead and pull this over. Auto attack Q reset. Down he goes. And we can look bot lane. Once again, we do still have... We have our Ghost and we have our Rs, so... The odds of it being successful are highly, highly likely. Maokai's bot lane as well. I actually like seeing that. I can get a triple here. Jinx doesn't have flash either. Running her down is going to be pretty straightforward. Don't know if this is warded. It's got his stupid little sapling in the brush. Jinx isn't reacting very fast here. My bot lane's kind of low. They may not want to fight this. Oh, it hit somebody. Got Wither on him. E. Well, I can't do it. He flashed. Getting flashes is nice, I guess. Play for Dragon here. I have R. Can pop it, take it really fast. Maokai red buff coming up. We got a lot of stuff to play for here. I would rather not R for Dragon. It's just one of those things. We're not getting to use it anyways, so... It's just one of those things. I actually like that Kaisa went for that. Even though we didn't get an assist, that's really good. We'll go kill Maokai on his red. I'm going to hold on to R so we can crush him on his red buff. I'm surprised he got level 6. He must have got that from leeching off minions because I think he was still level 5 just a minute ago. Yeah, I want this. There it is. Plus 12. Is this warded? Let's find out. Alright, it's not warded. Ran past it. Goodbye, Zerath. That's another plus 12. That's 2 plus 12s. Very solid. We ran all the way past it. When people are going to throw out skill shots, if you're moving fast enough, don't run directly at them. And a lot of times they'll throw the skill shot out early, like you see there. We're not going to get to invade the Maokai now because we lingered so long bot lane. I'm kind of okay with that, though. Getting 2 kills is definitely worth it, I'd say. I'll attack Q reset. We're sitting on so much gold, I kind of don't want to stay to finish this camp. Might as well reset here. He's gonna live. Yeah, that little one lived. It's kind of funny. Got Divine Sunder against their team. I'm kind of feeling the Merc Treads. They got the Vague Cage. All of their CC our Merc Treads works against, except for the knockback portion of Maokai Q. His Q still has a slow attached. And then double Yone displacements. The Jinx Snare, the Jinx Slow, Zerath Stun, Vague Cage. Merc's will give us great value. On top of that, they're triple magic damage. The Zerath, Maokai, and Vigar are all real magic damage, so we'll be getting really good value from the Merc Tread purchase, the magic resist on it, tenacity. Otherwise, you really should go for Lucids, because Lucids are cheap and it works well against everything since you're not having to commit to a certain type of resistance. Looks like this guy's probably going to get away from me. He's moving 380. I'm moving 400. I must have the free boot advantage on this guy. You catch the Wither, Blue Smite. His Q is just so good, dude. Maokai Q is something else. His Blue Smite's on cooldown at least. I hope Vigar walks into me. I have the Merc Treads plus tenacity over here. We'll absolutely destroy this guy. You want to tussle, buddy? Push me into him, Maokai. Push me into him! Whatcha! I'm killing both underneath turret. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad I had Merc Treads for that. Makes a difference. Go ahead and take some plates while we're here. There's no one to defend it. We'll tank for our minions. Block off their minions. I don't want them reducing the turret shots mine can take. This is a whole lot of +3s. Nice. Can we +3 the whole wave? Oh, I'm accidentally maxing my E second. Should really look for the W max second. W max second for the increased slow and lower cooldown. Lasts for 5 seconds. It gets down to around 8-second cooldown to where if it's lasts them on 5, it's only an 8-second cooldown. It's functionally only a 3-second cooldown at that point. They're practically perpetually slowed. Zerath actually scales really well. He's not scary in the early game. Extremely squishy and mobile. And his damage isn't crazy high early either. He kind of needs items. I'll be taking this. Sorry, Kaisa. Sorry, Zoe. I need the plus 12s is the thing. Plus I get more XP from it because I have jungle item. It is what it is. Divine Sunder is cracking hard right now. He's gonna Q me away. I can't kill him. I already know I can't. Well, maybe I can. Maybe if I R'd, maybe, but I would have had to ghost as well. For Maokai, it's not really worth. He's so far behind and not that useful for his team at the moment. For us to blow everything just on him when all we need to do is play for Drag Soul, win con. Once you're in the driver's seat and everyone outside is just, they're not in a car, you've already won. Stay in the vehicle. Stay on the road. That's what we're gonna do. Play for the Drag Souls. Drag Soul, maybe some Heralds here or there. Maokai knows it too. Oh, that hit. Wither, drop the Q. Plus 12. Plus 12's everywhere. Look at them high kicks. Look at him go. Absolute beast champ. I think Nasus is ultimately unhealthy for the game. At least in a solo queue environment. If you're playing him competitively, like in the pro scene, obviously his downside of taking time to scale and people bullying his early game to the maximum degree possible, it's very challenging for him. But in a solo queue environment, Iron 3 Challenger, he's just so gross. Once he hits level 6, there's not a whole lot of balance there. For your ban on Nasus jungle, you should normally go for the Vayne ban. Even though you can be problematic in his later game, your Gargoyle counters him pretty well. On top of that, whenever you ban Vayne, they don't realize it's Nasus jungle. They just think Nasus is banning Vayne because Vayne's an annoying champion. But if you ban Master Yi and you're playing Nasus, a lot of the times they figure it's Nasus jungle. And they might kind of try to counter pick you. Pick something like a Zac or a Rammus or a Trundle. And that's not very fun. Auto attack Q reset. I have Ghost and R here. I could kill both of them. I'll go ahead and Ghost early. We'll get it on this guy. We're going to R before we Q to get the reduced cooldown. Not too bad. Got a plus 12 off of the champion and off of cannon there. We'll stay for a turret since we're on our R. Hey, Jinx. Hey, friend. Maybe now's not the time to type. She's just standing there, typing away at somebody. We'll take it. Plus 12, plus 12. Oh, man. Nasus Crassus. Give me a plus 3 off this. Let's go. That's right. Turrets give you plus 3. It's really weird that they do, but they do. I'm out of mana. I'm not going to stay for this. It's too risky. We'll go back into the jungle, get some more stacks, get our mana back. 17 per second since we're in jungle at the moment. Gives you more the lower on mana you are at. Oh, no. It's going to burn to death. Okay, never mind. Easy. We're committed to the Emax second this game. I'll stay for this wave. We could definitely hit well over 1k stacks 25-minute mark this game with how it's been going. We could sit on a split. I assume they're gonna FF 20 though. This is not going well for them to say the least. We'll let their turret do its work, tank my minions so my minions don't kill their minions. All my bot side camps are up, and yeah, they quit. That is GG's, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we actually weren't the most in the game. A little surprising. I guess it's because our damage is all kill damage, not a lot of poke. Plus our teammates were doing well. For damage taken, we took the most in the game. For runes, of really high value. Fleet footwork is without a doubt better than phase rush for the first half of the game. I still think in the true late game, phase rush is better than fleet. But once again, the value fleet gives in the early game, speeding you up through your camps through its speed up, healing you, it's really, really nice. So I hope you guys give this a try. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to hack the algorithm. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.